Hello and congratulations. You have found your way to a very special show on the internet we call Date Night. Uh,
Third Mark.
Date Night.
Woo.
Tonight, we're actually going to depart from our normal date night game in the middle of a fight because I'm a jerk. And we're going to do something a little spooky because Halloween is right around the corner. Uh, we are actually playing in a game I just, in this moment, decided to name because I was saying the sentence and forgot I didn't have a name for it. So it is the High School of Horror. How's that sound?
Bum, bum, bum.
That's a thing, right? I am DM Matt, and like you just noticed, I make up dumb things, and these guys decided to play with me. Alongside me tonight is Shafa playing Rick Sanchez.
Sanchez. Yeah, it's a hard name.
Yeah, I really wanted to take a drink of what I had in my hand. Also with us is Nate playing Caesar.
It's Caesar.
Oh,
And last but not least, we have Ian playing Fabian.
Oh, Fabian.
The voice gets me every time. So what we're doing, we're using the same system. We're rolling a d8. Where there's modifiers, there's abilities that they can use. There's luck points. There's power dice. But it's in a more modern setting. It's not a fantasy role playing game now. It is for high school students who went to do a senior prank and everything went wrong. It was the perfect plan. Rick set up the plan. It was perfect. It was ready to go for an assembly that everyone just assumed was the end of the year assembly to kind of honor the senior graduating class. Caesar was able to put together all the pyrotechnics and get everything ready. Fabian paid for the slime cannons. I have that backwards, but it's okay. That is just kind of flavor text. And the religious kid, Winston, was the trigger man. And shortly after realizing what this assembly actually was, no one was able to get a hold of Winston before the senior prank went off. The slime exploded in the gym. The pyrotechnics lit up the slime, and the entire gym smelled absolutely terrible, and everyone was covered in gross, burnt slime.
Yeah.
Before we start, let's go front to back from how we introduced ourselves. Ian, who are you playing and what are they?
I'm playing Fabian. He is the rich one, which was the role that we could choose for this session.
And what's your special stat?
My special stat is money.
Which in this game, if money can solve the problem, roll that stat. If there's a ability to bargain, or if you just need a $20 bill to get something out of the vending machine because you don't use ones, absolutely not. Yeah, make sure you use that stat. Nate, who are you playing and what are they?
I'm playing Caesar, the nerd. You know, he's a huge fan of a certain manga, if you want to get technical. And he is, it seems to be the brains of the operation, possibly, don't know. But he enjoys building stuff and whatnot.
Okay. And last but not least, we have Shafa. Shafa, who are you playing and what are they?
I'm playing Rick Sanchez, and he's good at everything.
He's good at everything. I forgot to go over Caesar's special stat, and that's a protractor. So wherever a protractor can come in handy, go ahead and use it. I also mentioned to him before we went live, protractors were sharp. So use that information how you would like.
and my ninja abilities, I will use it.
Yes.
However I can.
Rick Sanchez, what was your special ability or special stat?
Everything.
Everything. Yours is actually completely different from everyone else's. Yours is very high. What number do you start off with in your everything stat?
7.
That is what you get to add to your roll.
Oh my god!
The next time you use it, it's going to be 6.
Oh.
The next time you use it, it's going to be 5. So it's going to decrease every time you use it. So just be wary. If I say, hey, go ahead, roll me a dexterity, and you go, you know what, I'm going to use my everything, you can do that instead.
Cool.
So it's in your back pocket.
I just wanted to point out, like, with experience, I lose the ability to do stuff.
Yes, you do.
Cool.
It was the only way I could make you not use it forever and have 20 at the end of the. You roll a 1, but you get a 21. So
yeah, because we'd literally be like, why should we try anything?
Yeah.
Just let her do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the best game mechanic-y thing I could do.
Ace up our sleeve.
And
it's very Rick Sanchez-y, you know, as he gets drunk, you know.
Absolutely.
It's very on brand.
You also all got a private message during the week because you all have something in your inventory that you did not pick. You can keep that a secret. The second we start the game, you can be like, hey, I've got this. What do you guys think of that? It's up to you. But the last thing we have to do before we dive into this prank gone wrong after school detention is I'm wearing a nerdy shirt. And if you don't know what it is, we don't want you here. No, just kidding. It's a Harry Potter shirt. My wife just got it from Orlando because she just went to Harry Potter World down there, and it was pretty cool. I didn't go, but I saw videos and stuff.
Harry Potter World does sound cool.
That's a good story.
Yep, absolutely great story. Anyways, does anyone want to announce anything else before we get going? Spotlight for 5, 4, 3, 2.
We are officially sponsored by the Wildcat Mini Market. It's a student-ran store. Whoop whoop.
We are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not like the store that I did not create at work for the kids.
It's funny because all I heard is a private sponsor. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
And we're going to put your sponsorship.
That's where the majority of us stop listening.
and that means if you don't support us, you don't support the kids. So,
yep.
Wow. We're going to guilt trip you
the
into watching the
properties
show.
are transmitted.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, let's dive into this. You all show up to school. It's dark. It's nighttime. Everyone got cleared by the police to enter back into the building. Everyone got their stuff and left. The principal grabs you guys and goes, No. You guys are staying here. You're cleaning up this mess. You and the janitor, Mr. Johnson, are going to clean up this mess. All of your parents are there, very upset. Would you guys like to say anything to your parents? Or are you going to follow Mr. Johnson into the gym?
Papa, you can't be serious. Clean things?
Fabian, I am deadly serious, I'm concerned. You have disgraced the family name, and I'm going to need your daily allowance back. All $500.
What, Papa? No!
Well, of course, you're able to keep $35 for food and drink, but everything else comes back to me.
$35? That's not even, that's ridiculous, Papa. That's not a number. He hands over the cash while bitching.
I am very disappointed in you. And he does like a hair flip and walks away.
Wow.
Disappointed in me, $35. I'm disappointed in you. God, I'm gonna starve to death today.
Would anyone else like to say anything to their parents, or are they heading into the school?
Be a dad.
Just expect more of this.
Both your mom and your dad look at each other, and then they look at you and they go, "We really hope we shouldn't, but maybe you'll learn your lesson." And
Well,
they kind of grab hands in like solidarity.
well, we've had that whole enough to try.
And Caesar, were you saying anything to your mother?
Oh, mother. Bye, mom. I'm just gonna admire my work, and then he ninja runs to the door. To the door.
She stands there. She is heavily socially awkward. She did not enjoy having to stand in front of the police, the fire department, and the entire school. And you say that to her, then probably after you've already turned around, then you've walked away. She goes, "And don't forget." Oh, you already gone. Okay. And she just stands there in by herself under the spotlight. Winston, the religious one, who the group picked, who the fourth member of this group was. He stands there at the entrance, and he is just flipping through his book. It's very, very typical of when the like youth pastor would pass out the very small like New Testament Bibles and like the miniature cool kid versions of Bibles that you would pass out to your friends if you went to church all the time, like I did growing up. So he's just kind of flipping through his tiny little book, and then he hears it's time to go in, and he for a second looks up to see if anyone was coming for Winston, and he goes, "Okay, time to clean up this mess." He just stands up and walks in. You guys go through the first entrance, which is down here by the history room, the science room, the art room, and home economics. And that pushes you guys into the gym, where it is an absolute mess. Your slime cannons went off the same time the pyrotechnics went off, which wasn't supposed to happen. Your pyrotechnics hit the slime ignited for a brief second, and most of the students either lost all of their hair, most of their hair, but nobody has eyebrows. So it does kind of get awkward when all of you guys stand without eyebrows, and Mr. Johnson comes in because he clearly wasn't going to go to the assembly, and he's got the biggest, grossest, bushiest eyebrows of all. They're the ones that just kind of chaotically go everywhere. And he stands in front of you guys.
He has eyebrows to spare.
He does. He really does.
It's not. It's like he's mocking us.
He's my white whale.
He leans on his.
I will
mop
have
bucket.
those brows.
I fist bump Fabian.
Oh my god. I wasn't prepared for you guys to be friends immediately. Mr. Johnson leans on his mop bucket and he goes, "I hope you're ready to get to work. You made a big mess."
Yes.
"Well, you can start in that corner." And as he points, his hand hits gross burnt slime, because it's literally up to your guys' knees. And you see Winston just walk over there. He starts shoveling it with his hands. And Mr. Johnson goes, "I've got mops, got brooms. You just let me know what you need."
Take a mop.
Okay. He takes a mop. He was leaning on and hands it to you.
And he grabs it and he kind of like does a ninja move with it, and then proceeds to like run around and mop in a ninja fashion.
Son, don't forget we are a public school. If you break that mop, we're gonna be out of mops.
I know
Break
how to
them up.
mop.
All
And
right.
then you see like when Caesar gets slightly away, you see him do some hand movements and wishes he does a shade multiple person jutsu.
Okay. Okay. You want to describe it, or is that as far into detail as you would like to get?
His hands come together, and then he goes, to avoid any copyright issues. He's like, shade multiple person jutsu, and then he waits and waits, and then sighs,
Hmm.
and then continues to mop.
That's fair. The rest of the group, Winston is still in the corner, still scooping with his hands, looking very disappointed in his own self. But Mr. Johnson looks at you two, and he, being Rick and Fabian, and he goes, "Well, I don't have any more mops."
Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll have to leave.
I'm sorry. One more time.
I guess we'll have to leave.
That is true. There's quite the mess throughout the school. Turns out there was also a cheese prank going on involving things of canned cheese. And there was also some weird things with the bathrooms. They clogged
I'm
all the
not
toilets.
doing anything. We fucked up the gym. I'm not doing your whole job.
It's real funny as he swings his keys around his fingers and then he grabs them, trying to look as cool as possible, but he's just some weird, gross looking guy. And he goes, "This is the only key to get out. And I'm going to put it here in this safe." Closes the
What?
safe and he hits a button and you just see it says 2 hours. And he goes, "Y'all are supposed to be here for 2 hours. And things are supposed to be clean. And I'm here to report. Also, there's cameras. So the cameras are going to know. Well, the people watching the cameras are going to know. The cameras are going to know if you cleaned. So
Well, I will give you $35 to open that safe right now.
they're like 30, 35 whole dollars?
35 whole dollars.
Son, I am an adult. I have made 35 whole dollars in the amount of time we've been talking.
Are you sure about that?
It's,
I mean, what do they pay this is a high school. What do they pay high school janitors?
it's actually quite the silly bit. Most of y'all think janitors don't make much money. I also have a bit of a mechanic history, and so I also double as the mechanic here in town. And he just stops and turns around for a second. That was weird. So I actually get paid quite a bit of money.
What was weird?
I thought maybe one of you were messing with me. Something touched my foot. Could have been anything. It could have just been me being a little silly. Sometimes when you hear late at night, you think things happen.
Shade clone?
But he goes, I've got plungers for the bathrooms. And you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm a nice guy. If you guys can clean up the gym, unclog the bathrooms, and head to home economics and clean up the cheese whiz problem, I'll let you guys go early. How's that sound?
Wait, all's that and two. What the hell are you doing this whole time?
I, for once in my life, am going to sit down on my butt, eat some old uncooked ramen in the cafeteria, and wait.
Son of a bitch.
It doesn't happen often, but senior pranks often happen, and people get in trouble for them. And I'm just glad I don't have to clean this one up.
Are we like literally the only group of pranksters who did get caught?
You are, yes.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you guys maybe could have had a
Yeah,
better
you did this
plan.
whole fucking thing.
I mean, having everything go off on the memorial for Mr. Ryan, it's probably the wrong time to do so. If if you're looking for suggestions, he went missing the night
That was
before, and you guys threw a senior prank. That's not very tasteful.
well. I mean, we couldn't have known if he went missing the night before. We orchestrated this weeks ago.
Everyone, roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
I will also
D8s?
roll a perception check. Yes, we are still rolling d8s.
Yeah. Let
Mhm.
me see. Ooh. I need to see what my perception bonus is as Fabian. Because I don't know. 0. Makes sense. Fabian's not, but I still rolled 7.
Okay. All right.
Mm,
Ooh, I need to have
3.
Winston's up. Okay. 3.
4.
4. All right. You guys, you didn't roll hot, but one of you guys rolled good enough. A thing
Ooh.
has just happened. You, being Fabian, and Winston, the religious one in the corner, scooping slime into the center of the gym, he looks up in the middle of that conversation, and he just kind of looks around with like a wild eye as he checks all of your guys' expressions. And then you guys lock eyes, and Winston ducks underneath the slime.
Mm.
What was it that freaked him out? Was it talking about the memorial or?
It was precisely as Rick was saying. There was no way we could have known. And he ducks down under the slime.
Oh.
Mm. So,
Mm-hmm.
so.
With that,
Okay.
Mr. Johnson.
Would you say he looks frightened or guilty?
Why don't you?
Or is there no way of knowing?
Would you like to roll a wisdom?
Would
you like to roll a money? Is there any way money can help you in this situation?
You could bribe someone.
I find rolling it around in my hands increases my concentration.
Okay. Go ahead, roll me money.
I love that his secret stat is money.
Absolutely, the rich kid. Come on.
Ooh, that's an 8. A dirty 8, not a natural 8. But
Okay. You're rolling around this money, and you're kind of just watching the slime kind of get pushed around. And it kind of forms this weird semicircle until it's kind of right behind Mr. Johnson. What would you like to do?
Mr. John, maybe move away from the slime. It might still be combustible.
I'm sorry. We're standing. It's knee-high slime, son.
Yeah, but you see, it's all bubbling up behind you and stuff.
Mr. Johnson disappears into the slime, drops face first. You hear a whack, and you just hear this, "Oh my god! What the hell's going?" And you see the doors to the gym close shut.
Oh, don't like that. No, don't like that.
Not good. Not good.
You hear Caesar? Guys, I drew a wiener in the slime. You got to see it from the bleachers.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, missing janitor. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The wiener.
Ooh, Charlie in danger.
If you were to see this
big veiny guy
from the bleachers, you would see a wiener. This is really unfortunate because this was part of the plan. The wiener was not part of the plan. Some of the green slime has turned dark red very quickly towards the door.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's bad there's a wiener in there now, but That happened.
Technically, there's 2 wieners in it now.
Oh.
No.
Son, I'm very disappointed.
Too soon, man.
Yeah. Like, hey,
Moment of
where's the
silence.
janitor? Where's Winston?
I think that red thing in the goo is Winston. Winston's goo now.
I think it was.
I'm here. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
What?
Yeah, Winston.
Wait, no, I've got the names messed up. The janitor's goo now.
The janitor is goo? Oh, man.
Did you not see that weird thing where he got pulled into the goo and now there's blood everywhere?
No, I was doing army crawl.
I was
not terribly.
I was drawing this triumphant veiny mother effer.
And a good job you did.
Oh, man, you used some bad language.
Oh, Winston, I didn't say the real word.
I'm
you
gonna
were around.
I'm gonna do a prayer just for you. All right, you're blessed.
Thanks, Winston.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Winston. That was not unsettling at all.
Oh, I mean, for some people, but it could be good. I'm gonna keep cleaning. That's what we're supposed to be doing, right?
I would like to do a intelligence roll.
Absolutely,
Winston,
go for it.
You seem unfazed by the demise of the janitor.
You guys keep talking about it. I didn't even see it. I was playing Army Crawl in the slime. It was pretty fun. I was imagining that it was like a war against people who were non-believers, and that made it just so.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Do I have any do I use perception as my intelligence, or
you can use wisdom for your intelligence.
Wisdom?
Yep.
All right. And choof.
Nice.
Oh, that's a dirty 8. I want to. Do I being the anime and nerd enthusiast? Did I get any kind of understanding of what Winston was saying?
You rolled pretty good. You rolled a success. You've heard whatever language he just spoke in some media of some sort. And his little book that he holds all the time that everyone thought was just a Bible is most certainly not a Bible. Now that you're actually up close to Winston, you go, huh, it's not a cross. It's kind of like upside down-ish. There's other weird symbols on it.
Ooh.
And I'm going to roll for Winston real quick.
Oh my god. Sorry, that's not Winston, that's our
dog. Winston is having this very fun conversation with Rick and Fabian and does not notice you.
Okay. Caesar's gonna be like, he's gonna take out his sketchbook and take out one of his drawings and say, "Here, Winston, this is a samurai warrior I drew. He's pretty religious. He honors his ways of belief. Here you go."
Okay. Give me.
Be nice to the kid.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to remember where your sketchbook was in your inventory.
I'm having a hard time remembering. What was Winston's role in our prank again?
Inventories.
I think I might have yours and you have mine, I think. Because I have items that I don't remember too. I said I had cigarettes and Adderall. And
yes. No, I just copy and pasted from the one I already did. So don't worry about that. Just I was trying to remember you guys all have one item that doesn't actually belong to you. Mm-hmm. It's an item you found, kind of in this pre-game.
Yes.
And you go to pull out your sketchbook, Caesar, and where it should be right there on your little side short pocket, there's nothing there.
This is super lame.
You have everything else. You have your pencils. What else did you have? Your hydro flask. You had your
in stickers.
Your what?
Covered in stickers.
Covered in stickers. That's right. Oh my gosh.
My shuriken.
Yeah. What else did you have?
A fully charged phone.
Yes.
Yeah. So you put that in mine.
And mine as well.
Yeah. Like I said, I started with Nate's character sheet, and once I had like the base, I copy and pasted it. So ignore that. You can just ignore that part.
That's pretty funny.
If you guys would like to know,
all Caesar.
We are all Caesar. We are all Caesar tonight.
if you guys want to know the rest of your inventory, I could tell it to you real fast, or it's in our messages.
It's Caesar's. It's Caesar's.
That's funny because part of this game is not knowing what everyone else has. And whoops, luckily it doesn't break things yet. Luckily. But do you two need a refresher on what you have in your inventory then?
I think I remember.
Okay.
I think I remember almost everything.
Okay. Fabian, just not to screw you over, Fabian shouldn't be too concerned with only getting $35, because he does have that one item. The last item you sent me.
Oh, I think I'd have to go back, but I think I remember it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyways, back to things before I openly told
Back
you
to
guys
the
I
murder
copied and
janitor.
pasted. Yes, there is no janitor, and Winston does not seem too concerned.
Winston did something just like quietly to Caesar and Rick. It's like Fabian, like not Fabian. God damn it! Winston like ducked down into the slime and like was doing something fucking weird, and then the janitor like died in the slime, and I can't help but think they might be related.
I think you could be right, and I just heard like he said a prayer for me after my awesome dick drawing, so I appreciate that. But like it was not a normal like amen. It was like it was definitely not holy. And his book, it may be some sort of anti, like it is a religion, but I don't know.
I know. Was anybody else worried about his whole like punishing non-believers thing there? That seemed like, wow, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like like we totally included him, and so maybe like we're friends. So the rule of thumb is be cool to the weird kid.
Yeah, I know. This is the reason why, because I was nice to him because I was afraid he was going to come with a gun one day, but this is worse.
I heard exactly what you said 2 times in a row because I heard it from you and then Ian. So I'm not quite sure exactly what you said.
I'm going to move away from her so that won't happen as much anymore. Our food just arrived, so we're all sitting at the table.
You guys were right next to each other. Dang it.
Yep. Sorry.
Like, Caesar's like, oh, is this slime affecting us now?
What trickery is this? I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah. Shafa, what was that you said?
I said that basically I was afraid that he was going to shoot up the school, but this is worse.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we were nice to him. Yeah.
True.
You guys also hear probably from about 40 feet away, the door to the gym open, and then you just hear Winston go, "Hey, thanks again for like letting me in on the senior prank. That was cool." And then the door shuts.
What? Winston? Are you still in here? You're not still in here, are you?
Winston?
The lights in the school begin to go dark.
Oh, Winston.
The emergency lights kick on, and the light from the outside is still shining through all the windows, but you guys are essentially in the dark.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Is all the janitorial equipment still around, right?
Yeah.
Fabian wants to try to find a broom, and he's going to brandish it like a rapier in front of him.
Go ahead and roll perception. It is now dark.
Oh no!
Hey, we're cool, right, Winston? Like, I was gonna give you a really cool drawing.
You just hear a door
Oh.
somewhere very far into the school.
Oof! I rolled a 1.
A 1 makes you stumble into the slime for a very long time.
Oh god! It's gross.
Yep. You start to get to the red
don't-
slime, and you go, ugh.
Oh,
Hey,
oh.
hey, don't mess with my dick drawing. Worked hard on that.
I'm trying so hard not to. I'm just out of control in the slime.
I guess Caesar's gonna take out his phone. He goes, "Don't worry, guys." And he turns on his flashlight, fully charged. I'm good.
All right. Here's the good news: is you actually do have a fully charged flashlight in your phone, and so you get a little bit of light. I don't know if you can even see how much light that is. It's not a lot.
Not a lot. Actually, I think I had like smartphone in my inventory too, didn't I?
Would you like to get your phone out?
Yeah.
Wham, bam. Another phone. Another light.
Actually, I would also like to send a text message to my papa.
Okay.
It just says, janitor got murdered. This is bullshit. Locked inside school. Probably going to die. Call the lawyer.
You hit send, and the second you hit send, you get a text back from your papa, and it says, "I am disappointed in you, son."
How?
And then in another 2 seconds, "I am disappointed in you, son." In 2 seconds, "I'm disappointed in you, son." And every 2 seconds, your phone now says, "I'm disappointed in you, son."
He's really hitting hard on that one, guys. Jesus.
That's not really cool. Like, sometimes fathers are disappointed, but there's always love, somewhat. Maybe not like 2 times.
I feel like, okay, so we did a senior prank and like the timing was bad, but like I just told him a man was murdered. And he's still like, oh, you pulled a prank, Fabian. I feel like I'm disappointed in him, to be honest.
I feel like it's like Robo.
Side note, Nate,
I think that's even more disappointing.
Can you see the little lights? Do they make any light on your screen?
I see Spotlight 10. No, I can't see them. I see an outline when you grab them.
Okay.
And they said 10, 20, 30, and all colors.
Well, let me.
Like
it makes us.
How are we supposed to get
cool
out
effect.
of here? Like,
I'd like to take out my Beats by Dre.
Okay.
Your Beats by Dre.
Yeah, and I'd like to just play a soothing song for the slime.
All right.
Yeah.
If you had to give me a level of soothing, what would it be? Like
a particular tune?
Yeah, if you had to go between like Jack Johnson and Okay. It kind of like bounces off the gym wall, the sound of this song, and it kind of comes back to you and you go, yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah. I'm gonna light it on fire with my lighter.
Okay. You go to grab your lighter, and you pull out what is always where your lighter is supposed to be, and you don't have a lighter.
Huh?
Hmm.
You stole my fucking lighter. Somebody keep it. Who smokes? Come on, who took it?
Crazy.
Yeah. So
So like,
you're without a
how
lighter.
are we supposed to get out of here? Like, can we break a window? Get out and bail?
I mean, that seems just as I'll buy them a new window. I feel like we're justified. Again, a man was murdered before our eyes.
Yeah.
We're worried. I'm
Like,
not super worried about getting in trouble with my dad anymore. You know.
what was he guys? He was talking to you guys, right? Like, I was busy, with my masterpiece.
Yeah, like he was
Like, did he
talking
say
to us, and then
anything
like the
more?
slime started to bubble up, and then like he was all go. And he was dragged away. He was
We're like,
doomed.
where's his? Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure I swam in him.
Oh.
There
Should we
are
just try to like
4
leave or
windows.
clean? Yeah.
So if you look at the map here, each one of these weird little lights is a window.
Yeah.
But this is the gym, so you'd have to
How-
climb the bleachers to get to this window.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'd like to try and stab the slime with my Swiss Army knife. Yeah.
What was that? Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you.
I'll stab the slime.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Take that slime.
it acts as slime would if you stabbed it.
I mean, it's just more cathartic for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to make sure everyone knows. Yes, it explodes like Jello when you throw it at the wall.
Hmm.
Because we've all thrown Jello
I
at the
guess,
wall,
like-
correct?
At some point in the life,
No, honestly.
Yep.
Got to do it. It's really fun.
it's a moment that comes in every man's life.
Is it a dude thing, or is it like a... What is that?
I mean, you're gonna have to find out now.
Should we just clean and hopefully in 2 hours someone comes for us, or we bail and like let them find the slimy dick?
I mean, I'm voting for bail.
Yeah.
How about we do another dick, too? So
Oh
double up,
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, okay, I can get behind this.
and then bail.
Dick and then bail.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hey.
Double dick.
Have 2 hours.
Hey, Caesar. Something kind of just barely touched your leg. Like it kind of crawled up your shoes, touched your leg, and like is like tapping your leg.
Guys, there's something in the slime and it's tapping me right now.
Ah!
I haven't learned Morse code yet, but
Fabian's
Caesar,
running up the bleachers to the window, to like the closest window.
Okay, all right.
mop in hand, Caesar starts to clean.
Okay, there's still a tapping at your leg. Fabian, roll me a perception. As you climb up the bleachers, you make your way to the nearest window. It is the gym, so they're like the metal infused wiry windows.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yep.
3.
3. You kind of like press your face against the window and you start looking, and sure enough, something just outside of your like perception like catches your eye and then it shifts. So you're like, something is like 50 feet in the air right now.
Caesar's just gonna try to like clean the slime around him and see if I can reveal anything that's tapping me.
Okay. Shafa, you did get that one item. Although, yes, your lighter is still gone. Yep.
Okay.
Caesar, you move all that stuff around, and you kind of look down, and the science room class pet, Hammy the hamster, is around your leg, just like clawing at your leg.
It like trying to get out of the slime, or like this now is a possessed demon hamster.
Doesn't seem to be hurting you.
I'm going to pick up the hamster.
Okay, he is going to like get super cuddly for like an eighth of a second, and then just stare at you.
Hey, Hammy, what's going down?
You just get a bunch of hamster sounds.
All right, that's cool, man. Too bad I'm not Hamster Girl from that classic series.
And just to be clear, we didn't set that joke up, but I didn't find a hamster mini. But that's a hamster. It's clearly labeled hamster and not anything else.
The nerd.
He's definitely not referring to a comic book series that happens to involve a squirrel and possibly a girl. There's no way of knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this mini is most definitely not a squirrel.
Yeah.
It's a hamster.
Oh, all right, Hammy. If you promise not to like be homicidal, you can come with us on this journey.
Hammy crawls up to like right next to your shoulder and your ear, like in that little pocket, and just makes more hamster sounds at you.
All right. I think Hammy killed the janitor.
Is that? I mean, that's a working. I was convinced that like the religious kid killed him with some kind of weird Satan magic. So sure, I can believe in killer hamsters too.
That's probably the number one reason how he died. But like, so just keep an eye out on the hamster.
Somewhere deep in the school, you just hear this.
Nope, didn't like that.
Nope. That doesn't. That definitely sounds like not a normal human being.
What would you guys like to do now?
Guys, did the janitor have any keys that like maybe we can find in the slime?
Oh God, he did. Oh, he did have keys. Oh, not the red goo. Oh no.
Oh man, there is a distinct square cube shape in the red slime.
A cube.
A cube shape.
Oh,
he was not a cube before.
He was not. Oh God, someone's gonna have to paw through it to try to find the keys. Oh God. Oh.
All right. The nerd's gonna go over there.
That's a hamster.
All right, Hammy.
Find the keys, Hammy. Find the keys.
Are you lowering Hammy down to the red slime?
No, Hammy's gonna be, like just on my shoulder. Hammy, and give me some support.
Are you reaching into the slime?
Oh yeah, and he's just like, you've read so many like comics. You watch so many Ash versus the Evil Dead. Bash versus the not chaotic undead. Yep.
the lawful neutral.
He's like, yep, you could do this, and he just goes in and tries to grab the cube thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, God.
Your finger hits it and it hurts really bad because it's metal.
Oh. I pick it up.
It's the safe.
This is safe, guys.
Oh yeah.
Shit. But damn it, his keys, they have to be in there.
DM, would this be considered tech?
It's pretty old school safe. Unfortunately, It's like something you would see out of like the original James Bond. Like it's just an old school safe.
You're avoiding. Is it tech?
It's a good question. Well, do you want to use one of
Yeah.
those abilities and find out?
Yes, I would like to use Leave It to the Nerd. You
Okay.
can understand a piece of tech after 2 minutes of study.
All right. So 2 minutes go by of you staring at the safe, and you go, something in your brain kind of clicks, and you go, "This is super old.
It is super old.
It would break so easily if you dropped it on one of the corners."
All right. And where's Caesar will go back to the clean spot of slime that he made when tracking down Hammy,
Mm-hmm.
and then position it to where it's going to fall on the corners, and just with a good forceful drop.
You're gonna give it the old drop it.
Yep.
All right.
Good forceful.
Go ahead and roll me a strength.
Oh goodness. This was
This is the guy to do it. That's for sure.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. I'm a nerd. My mind is my muscle.
Fabian also has a strength of -1. So.
And hacha! 4.
All right. It hits. It makes a big old dent. The one of the keys even like slid out of where the door kind of broke, but it's still on the chain inside the safe.
Can I help? Can I give him advantage if I help him? We give it the
I
old
wanna
double-handed.
help him.
Oh, actually, yes. Let the one who's good at everything do it.
I was gonna say 2 -1s helping each other would probably make things.
I have a +1.
Okay, go for it.
Just like we're both just like flapping at it ineffectually.
I'm trying to do like a wow. Yep.
So you got a 2.
Damn.
Nate, go ahead and roll for Caesar's section of this.
Here we go. He goes, and he's gonna do but first he'll do like some ninja jutsu to summon some better strength, and it does absolutely nothing. But
or does it?
A 3.
A 3 + 2. I'm gonna say with the previous break, the safe does crack open. The keys kind of jingle out into the slime.
I grab the keys.
Hammy meets you down there as Hammy, with his little tiny hamster hands, has both hands on the keys as well.
Hammy, I'm going to take the keys now, Hammy. And then I take the keys.
More hamster sounds. And he just hangs on to the keys. You have keys and Hammy.
Wait,
let's get out of here, guys.
Like, how would we do insight in this?
You could use wisdom for insight.
I'd like to use wisdom to try to determine something. I guess I should see if I roll well first or not.
Sure.
I did not.
You rolled so incredibly high.
Does not matter. I rolled a 1.
Oof. Weird.
All right.
I was trying to figure out why it's obsessed with the keys.
You went so robot-y. It
Yeah.
was amazing. But I heard something at the end of the keys.
Still robot-y? Better?
Nope.
Worse?
Better. You sound better now.
I was trying to figure out, like, did the janitor get turned into a hamster? Is that why it's obsessed with the keys?
It's a good question. Unfortunately, you started thinking really hard, and then you went, I don't think. I pay people to think for me.
It hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt, so he stopped.
That migraine that just comes from using your brain. Yeah.
Every time.
Well,
Honestly, Caesar, I don't know how you do it. It's exhausting.
Well, it's just a lot of reading and just building. It's cool. Should we? I got the keys now. We can get out of here.
I
Probably
think we should run
return
away from the
Hammy.
murder room. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to return Hammy back to his cage.
Okay. You guys make your way to the door of the gym, and it is broken off of its hinges. It's actually like just leaning up against the doorway now.
Well, that's new.
Well, why did I need keys? And Caesar thinks about throwing them in his teenage rage of hormones, but he doesn't.
Okay. With your guys' flashlights, by the way, you can see about 30 feet in front of you.
Okay.
So it's not super great. Every now and then you see like the flashing of like a exit sign or like the emergency lights, but they don't stay on very long.
So you want to return the hamster?
Yeah, I'm not good with animals. I've had other pets, and they just it doesn't end well.
Oh no.
So I'm doing the right thing.
Oh my god, what happened to your other pets?
I forget about them because I am just really thinking about I have other duties and jobs that I have to complete, like build like slime cannons, and it just doesn't end up well. And there's a pet cemetery in my backyard. Okay.
Oh my god.
Real quick though, guys, I managed to pick up some black chalk back there. Y'all ever seen anything like this?
Very muffled.
She was asking if you guys have ever seen black chalk that she picked up.
No, I've never seen any black chalk. I have graphite. I draw.
Yeah, no, I haven't found black chalk at all.
Both of you guys roll a wisdom just to see if you think of where you could have possibly seen black chalk before. It's a thing.
Oof.
I actually had the hardest time looking up black chalk.
I rolled.
Go ahead, sorry.
I rolled a 1, but I would like to use my papa says to roll again.
Nice. One of your abilities. You think back to what did Papa tell you? What was a bit of wisdom you learned from Papa?
A little bit of wisdom. Oh god, Papa just one day he was driving his Papa and they got a flat tire and his Papa's like, no, son, reach into the glove box, you'll find a toolkit. And he reaches in and finds it's inside that toolkit, you'll find a credit card, and that's how we're going to pay for the people who come to fix this car.
And sure enough, for some reason that just really inspired you to really think about this black chalk scenario. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a reroll.
I'll say, come on, better than a 1.
At least a 6. That's all you need.
Come on, 6.
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
Roll the 4 plus 2, 6. You remember somebody in your class always had a black stain in their pocket? It's just tough to remember who it was.
That's like a weird thing to always have.
Right.
Yep. Also, somewhere, so you guys are currently heading towards the science room, which is down here. So I'm just going to move you guys a little bit this way. Somewhere over here by lockers, cafeteria, math, band, you just hear this, son of a, and then just things getting slammed against walls, metal breaking and grinding against itself.
Ugh.
and then you just hear aggressive footsteps coming down the hallway towards you guys.
Let's to the science lab.
Yeah, faster. Yeah.
Shall we?
Full on Scooby Doo. Like.
Oh, sorry, Nate.
I'm free. I'm free.
You guys kind of run into the science room. The door is locked. What would you like to do?
We have Jenner's keys. He can probably get in there.
We have keys, and
I was gonna say you have keys.
I look for a key that has a M on it.
You don't find one with an M, but I know what you're going for, and I'm not gonna be a jerk. One of them has a bunch of yellow tape around it, like very bright yellow tape.
Yep, and then Caesar uses that key.
Open.
All right, and then he opens it, and then he locks it again. And he go, hurry, let's go.
Okay.
Really? Fuck yeah, hide. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Where would you guys like to hide? Think of it like a normal science room. There's like the big table with a sink and like a larger section to like do experiments on. A bunch of.
I'm just gonna hide in ambush position beside the door.
Ooh, nice. There is like a closet for materials. There's a bunch of tables that like have little sections underneath of it. It's up to you guys.
Caesar's gonna go to the closet and open it up.
Okay.
Fabian would like to cower under the teacher's desk.
Nice. Okay. So teacher's desk, behind the door, into the closet. Teacher's desk, there is a note that just says, the ferret, we never found the ferret. We're looking into getting a new class pet. Rick Sanchez, roll me a perception, because I assume you're like listening, waiting to hear if someone comes towards the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically like beside the door. My Swiss Army knife and dog spray at the ready.
I like it a lot. If only you had a lighter to make the full flamethrower.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
It would have been nice. Yep, go ahead, roll that perception, and then we will jump to Caesar.
Caesar's gonna look for some closet.
Yeah. No, you're at the closet. You're gonna see something real quick, but I'm being a jerk about it. We're gonna see what everyone else is doing. Okay. So you rolled a 7.
That's an 8.
Oh, okay.
38.
I like it. Someone has. You probably hear the sound of sloshing through the slime back in the gym. It's that same super weird. It's almost like a double voice, like someone breathing in and talking at the same time as someone breathing out and talking at the same time. But they're just trucking through the slime, going, "Where are you guys?" But
Nope, don't like that.
Unfortunately, Caesar has now opened up the closet door, and he has found the man hung upside down, in like blood dripping, like hunter fashion. Mr. Ryan is in the closet, and he's no longer dripping any blood.
Unsettling.
Super unsettling.
Guys, I found Mr. Ryan, and oh god, no amount of horror shows are prepared. And then do I see any like string or paracord?
You can roll perception at disadvantage.
All right.
The downside is you also have to roll a constitution to make sure you don't like scream super loud.
Okay. All right. First roll is for the Constitution.
Okay.
Ooh, 4.
Oofta. Okay.
And then now for my perception.
Let's see what this perception is.
And then the perception is a disadvantage, a 6.
Okay. This makes sense. Your fumble is you actually, instead of just screaming for a split second, you scream for like 8 seconds.
Oh, that's a long
Oh.
time.
That's a very long time.
The thing you do notice is there is some black.
No, keep going for 8 seconds. Show the audience how long that is.
We want 8 seconds. 8. Spot on.
Like that's long.
That's a long
That's a
time.
long ass.
Absolutely. After 8 seconds of screaming, though, you do notice there is some sort of black markings on the ground, and you see the last couple bits of blood that was coming out of Mr. Ryan are now like suspended in the air, and then you see one go and get sucked into whatever this weird symbol on the ground is.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna hold out my chalk.
Okay.
This is pretty crazy. This is guys, we definitely have some sort of crazy religion
Y'all think this is
cult
incriminating?
going on. Yeah.
You
Oh, is
You
that
think
your
y'all
chalk?
think this is incriminating?
Rick, you did hear 5 seconds into the screaming, that weird double voice from the gym go, "Get out of here! That's mine!" Just so you're aware.
Fabian's the symbol on the ground, is it in chalk?
It is possibly in chalk. Would anyone like to waste about, let's call it 10 seconds to investigate?
I don't even care. Fabian just wants to like frantically run up and like try to scuff a bunch of it out with his foot.
Absolutely. You have done that, and the last 2 drops are waiting patiently in midair.
That's fucked. I'm just gonna like slap the drops and then I get like, are we running?
Ooh, gross.
More importantly, did I find string
I have hepatitis.
or a paracord?
You did not find string. I mean, he is like, no, he's floating in midair, actually. So
This is some ritual satanic bullshit. I'm fucking this symbol up. Ugh, ugh.
All right.
Fuck it
Well,
up.
Hammy,
Okay.
where's your cage, Hammy?
Hammy is just staring at the dead body. He looks at you guys. He looks at the dead body. He points at the body, and then he points at himself.
Well, that's-
Hammy, are you a teacher?
Are you Mr. Ryan?
Head nod.
Is
Head
that
nod.
your-
Head nod.
home?
Head nod.
Or
Head
did
nod.
Mr. Ryan like to put hamsters up his behind?
Head shake no. Head shake no. Head shake no.
Oh my god, it can't be Mr. Ryan.
mi-
Everybody knows he did that. That's why so many hamsters went through this class.
That's why the ferret went missing.
Oh, he can't find the. Oh my god, he can't find the ferret.
He would definitely deny doing that.
With that, the door handle just jiggles a whole bunch of times.
So I hold my dog spray up and my knife up.
Okay.
I'm just like at the ready.
As you're holding the dog spray up, Fabian just like produces a lighter he found in the front foyer that morning and holds it under the front of the dog spray, like
God
waiting.
Damn it.
I found it.
Fucking teeth.
I found it.
With that, the door stops jiggling. You hear deeply in like a super deep voice, "And in the French," and something slides underneath the door. A gross like goo grabs the door handle and turns it, and the door opens, and Winston walks through the door.
Locks in here are bullshit.
Dog spray him.
You dog spray him. The lighter has
light
been
it,
lit.
Light it.
Both of you two roll at advantage D8 to hit. You can use dexterity, or you can use something else if something else makes sense.
You know what? I would like to roll money, and I'll justify it by using my pocket change ability.
I like it a lot. So you're going to use a pocket change ability.
So that's a nat 8.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't need to.
Nice.
You said you did.
Pocket change. You give someone disadvantage by throwing pocket change at them.
Okay. You are you actually throwing pocket change, or are you throwing dollar bills?
Well, that's pocket change.
That is
for him,
pocket
right?
change.
It is. I was thinking actual literal coins that you keep strictly to throw at people.
Yeah, like shrapnel coins.
Yep.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
So he's got a sock full of pennies that he's just.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Fabian's never seen a coin in his life. He doesn't.
He walks away before getting his change back at restaurants.
he doesn't know what that is.
This character gets hit in the face with all of the $35 that he has in his pocket.
I'd say 10.
Okay, $10 hit him in the face as
Slap him with it.
as the dog spray is lit and it bursts into a flame, and you just see Winston's eyes stare at you, Rick. His eyes get bigger and bigger and red, and then you just hear this little and he hits the ground, and the ooze kind of falls into Winston. What would you guys like to do?
Kill him hard, kill him so bad.
Start kicking him.
Caesar goes in like with his stabs him like with his shuriken.
All right, so oh shit. This is gonna be.
The nerd knows this stuff. The nerd is like, "Oh god, we need to." He's just like, "Kill it,"
And
I'm gonna be like,
seen
"What
too
are
many
you doing?"
movies.
we need to follow the lore here. You did take your shirt off, correct, Caesar? I heard that in the background.
Oh no, my shuriken.
Oh, I thought you said shirt off, and I was like, whatever, going full Goku, I guess. Just ripping off your shirt.
Said he stabbed him with his shirt off. That's even funny. I don't know which was
That
funnier.
can happen too if you guys want.
Fabian is just giving him
shuriken.
like the tip of his loafers.
So go ahead and roll a protractor. Your special stat.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Kill
My
him
shuriken.
in cold blood, just immediately. First provocation. Oh my god! Kill him!
Oh my god! All right.
I mean, you set him on fire too.
Natty 8 for a 10.
Oh my god!
I was just hoping the fire would drive out whatever.
All right.
I
So
didn't think the fire would kill him like that.
you can all roll a d4, or one of you can roll 3d4 because everybody hit him. So it's up to you.
Crit.
You did crit.
Oh my god!
Does
Does everybody want to roll a d4?
It's up to you guys. However you want to divvy out 3d4, go for it.
3.
Oh,
4. 3.
Oh.
All right.
We just boot fuck this guy.
Get him!
Ah!
And in the since you guys understand how this game works, how this system works, all of that went into his armor.
Oh.
He no longer has any armor, but you just see his body wiggle, and Winston's like the human skin of Winston just melts, and you see that black ooze that opened up the door has started to form into like a shadow version of Winston, and you see one of its arms just kind of start to pick himself up. Hammy the hamster books it out of the science room.
Follow
the hamster!
Run,
Follow the hamster!
run away.
I'm trusting my fate to a rodent.
Let's go.
Okay. What
Admittedly,
direction?
it is a rodent that is a science teacher.
Technically, he's a history teacher, but he was found in the science room.
Oh, I just assumed he was a science teacher.
Absolutely.
Yeah, how dare you?
I know. How rude of me to distinguish it, and it definitely doesn't have any particular reason why that would be at all.
Oh no.
And the history room isn't right across the room, or right across the hallway. What would you guys like to do?
You said it is or isn't. Yeah.
It is. It is directly across the hallway. Hammy clearly thinks about going in there, and then he looks back at the shadow monstery thing, thinks about going in there, and then runs to the entrance of the school and is just like pounding on the door.
I mean, that seems like a sound plan.
Jeez.
Follow the hamster.
Open the doors! Oh my god!
I got the keys. I get the yellow tape.
As Caesar flips through the keys, I will let Rick and Fabian roll perception, because the windows to the front door are showing something.
Oh no,
To the
Fabian's
window.
not perceptive.
To the twos.
To the windows. To the four.
Ooh. All right. Caesar, you go to unlock this door. Opens up. You open up the door. Hammy the hamster bursts out. And then out of the corner of all of your guys' eye, a giant, like, bus-shaped, like, bus-size eye jumps in front of Hammy as Hammy jumps into, like, an all-black nothingness. And he, like, looks around concerned, and this eye is, like, inches away from Hammy. And then the eye opens up, and a mouth is there, and it eats Hammy.
Jesus,
Mr. Ryan, no!
Jesus Christ!
You guys just see Hammy reach out towards you guys and is engulfed in the eye. And like,
Oh my God!
once the Irish
good with pets. I told you I wasn't good with pets.
I
locked the door again.
Tell me about Alexander the Great. No.
You see the giant eye shift out of like the view of the window. What would you guys like to do?
Jesus Christ!
I close the door and go, we gotta get out of here.
Where though?
Somewhere far from the science room.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I'm watching on my phone, so the screen's small, so I can't super determine like which room's which. Really.
Absolutely.
So across history, then home ec has cheese in it. And then if you, maybe. Oh, is Winston lactose intolerant?
There's only one way to find out.
I will send you.
Do we want to go to the office? The office, English, math, or band? Those are far away.
I feel maybe the office. Like, is our principal the kind of crazy principal that we think has a gun?
I mean, is this the States?
Yes.
Yeah, is this America?
This is somewhere in America.
A gun in the principal's office.
Are we in America? Okay, yeah, he has a gun.
There's 100% a gun there.
We're gonna run to the office.
Okay.
I'm sure they have.
In
like
all
in
fairness,
every school in America, I'm pretty sure they have like an armory now. Like,
oh yeah,
by law.
Absolutely.
They have people trained by Steven Seagal patrolling the halls.
Yeah.
Well, they have ROTC, so
Yep. There's at least fake
Wait,
guns.
seriously?
Yeah.
We were joking.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's security, and they have things.
There's
Spot
sometimes an
the Canadians.
on-campus police officer too.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some of those for like colleges
For
and stuff.
universities and stuff. But not like high schools.
You know,
I mean, we had a high school police officer that was like a liaison, but he came in like once a month and did like speeches to kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think
there.
most of our schools have like an assigned officer.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I did put a map in the general chat so you guys can see. I should have done that a long time ago, but we're doing it now, so whatever.
Yeah, whatevs.
So you guys make your way up the
We'll figure it
hallway.
out.
You make it back to where like the gym is at. Where would you guys like to go from there?
Sorry, I'm slow to the map.
You're good.
Are we
You're
going
fine.
to the office?
You can
I'm
most
just
definitely
gonna
go there.
Go with everyone else because I don't want to go anywhere alone.
Just ninja running, like just bent over,
Arms
full
out.
on.
Yep. You make your way down the hallway. Stop at the garden window.
Ah,
Whoa! Everyone died.
yeah.
That's the end of the game. Welcome to Deightnight. Thanks for just kidding. You guys stop at the window. Everybody roll perception at disadvantage. And I'm going to take Hammy the hamster out of the game.
Oh,
Hammy.
Bye, Hammy.
Oh, Hammy.
That's
Mr.
so
Ryan.
heartbreaking.
He was the best of us.
Just my last visual mind movies. There's Hammy slamming on the door with his little tiny hamster hands, and then his one hamster hand reaching out to you guys.
Like in the mist,
was it
when the person gets to like dragged back into the fog.
Yep.
So that's a 7. Or
7.
sorry, a 5.
5's not good.
5 at disadvantage.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. You guys run past the garden, and some of you guys look and you go, "It's the garden. We see it every day. The potatoes look terrible." Caesar, you like stop for the briefest of seconds, and you see this little tiny like it's meant to be a joke, but like this like ceramic like garden gnome is like waving at you and smiling really bright, and then that's it.
Oh, freaky.
Keep going,
meta,
guys.
but freaky.
Okay,
We're going.
This is Goosebumps all over again.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near that. Wait, are you a friendly gnome?
You just hear
didn't
like
see anything.
Yeah, you didn't see nothing.
Oh, that's right. I said nothing.
You turn down the hallway to head towards the office. You hear some sounds in the band room, but you can most definitely still just run straight to the office. What would you guys like to do?
What kind of sounds are coming from the band room? Like sounds of struggle, or like
I would
people
like
making out, or like what?
I would like to think if all of the instruments for the band were out, ready to be played, sitting in the chair, and then the gravity was flipped upside down, and then all the instruments hit the wall, it would probably be about that sound.
So by some noise,
we'll avoid that.
Yep.
Yeah, so by some noise, you mean like an insane racket?
I do. That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go in there particularly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cacophonous. Let's not.
But yeah, you guys make your way to the office. The door is locked.
Take out with the yellow tape.
Okay, it opens the door.
Unlock it.
You see the front desk where the announcement speaker like microphone is, and then you see the principal's door. What would you like to do?
Principal's door.
Principal's door. It is not locked. You grab the handle expecting it to be locked, and the door just starts to open.
I'm gonna sneak in.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
Oh, like guys, I think I've seen so many horror movies. We gotta see what we have supply wise. We gotta armor up, get some weapons.
I have this knife.
I got my shuriken.
Flips the knife out. It was just the look I gave my husband.
Face.
Does that stop Fabian from sneaking in? Is he joining this conversation, or is he sneaking in the principal's office?
I think he's stopped when he hears that, and he's like, yeah, "That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, maybe armor it up. If we find a bunch of tape and even just a bunch of paper, that could work. You tape it to your forearms and your shins.
Oh yeah, phone books.
Right? Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, like textbooks and stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds dumb as shit.
Someone out there?
You don't know.
Prison movies.
It could save your life.
From the principal office, you hear this. Is someone out there?
No.
No.
Do we have to kill again?
If anyone's out there.
No.
Close the door.
Close the door. Is that the principal? Oh, okay.
I really need your help.
No, it's a trap. It's a trap.
Oh god, I'm so torn. And he's just gonna
You're rich. You don't care. He's probably poor.
Oh.
Whoa.
What did you just say?
You're rich. You're probably poor. He's probably poor.
And then Fabian's hand is on the doorknob, and he just slowly, silently pulls the door closed. Just kind of turns the door.
You dumb kids! You dumb kids! Help me!
Trap.
The door shuts, and with that, you can just see the disgusting amount of blood that was flown into the office and is covering the floor and is flowing out of the principal's office.
Yeah, you know what? He had no chance anyways. So.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's a trap, guys. It's a trap.
If we wait a few seconds, does the blood stop?
No.
No. I feel like we're not going to
No.
be able to save them.
It's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
It's not gushing, but you just see there is movement of liquid.
Like a river.
And you just hear...
Apply pressure, bye!
You took my arms away!
Oh, yeah, you're probably not going to make it.
Oh shit!
Shh. Don't stop making noise.
He is just gonna cry
Can
a
we
lot.
use him as bait?
You most certainly can.
Drag him out into the hall?
And Caesar rummages through his pockets or his things, and he pulls out the bottle of pills. I found these pills. You think this can could we knock him out?
Wait,
what kind of pills are these?
Fabian wants to look through his pockets. Does he have his Adderall?
You do not have any Adderall, no.
Oh
Also,
my god!
I don't know what happened to the Winston model. I'm not just trying to be creepy. It is all dark. Half of his face is gone.
Oh, yeah. Spooky.
That's super. That's actually creepy. Yeah. That's super nuts.
I'll take a screenshot for the.
I have to. I think.
Yeah.
That's super unsettling.
The thumbnail. That's the word I was looking for. Take a screenshot for the thumbnail. That's great.
Oh my lord. That's super creepy. Okay. I don't know what to title this. It's just gonna say Winston.
Did Rick say the idea of like let's drag him out loud? Or was that just you joking?
I mean, I was kind of spitballing, you know, like just kind of throwing ideas out there, and like okay, so we probably need the monster to, you know, go somewhere specific or like away from us. We just bring this guy out here, and then we just go to the other side of school. Or maybe
we did
leave
go
him
to
out
the other
there
side
and
of the
then
school.
set some kind of trap for whatever that thing is.
Well, I do have my car outside. Like, if we can get to my car, we should be fine.
Yeah, did you guys see the eyeball and Hammy?
I know, but what if we use like the armless guy in there to like feed him to the eye and run or something? I don't know. Spitballing here, spitballing. Yeah,
But,
this got dark.
Where's darkness? Like, guys, like,
there's just like but between the crying of whoever's in the principal's office and like the eventual curses at you stupid kids, you do hear this coming down the hallway.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And then
Can I just like
Oh.
I'm gonna go to the guy or person that's bleeding.
Okay.
And
oh god,
I want to tear a strip off my shirt
Okay.
and you know, tourniquet them.
All right.
Just give them some like basic first aid. And
They're going in.
I was going to say, you open the principal's door. A little bit extra blood flows out now that the door is open. And you just see, like, laying on the ground, the joke we all made, but now that it's in a horror game, is super gross. It's Mr. Johnson in his best Matt cosplay, because he has no arms and no legs. And he just looks up at you and goes, "Is it bad?"
Nope.
Nope, you're fine.
You'll be good.
We can fix this.
So basically, I want to take some scraps of their clothes or my clothes, whatever. There's more that's accessible and plentiful, and soak it in blood, which I'm sure there's lots of.
There's plenty of blood, yeah.
How is he still
basically,
alive?
I don't know, man. I'll be gone soon.
His eyes, in all fairness, his eyes are rolling backwards almost every other second.
Yeah, he's fine.
Hush, little torso, don't say a word.
Oh, yeah. So I kind of want to just get some scraps of fabric soaked in blood so that I could like maybe lead this like a breadcrumb thing for the creature, whatever it is, to kind of lead them away from where we are. I'm gonna probably like put the blood soaked rags in the hall and lead them in another direction.
Okay. I mean, it's super easy to do, but what stat would you like to roll to do so? You can use dexterity or you can use your everything. It's up to you.
I'm checking. Probably dex.
Okay. So we'll say you kind of get your little bundle of Mr. Johnson, and you guys can now hear coming down the hallway. Winston is saying to everyone else, he's saying to Fabian, "I'm disappointed in you, son."
I did a slapdash job.
I like it. To Caesar, you just hear your mom going, "Son, maybe you shouldn't wear a cape." Okay, that's fine. And to you, Rick, you hear, "Give me back my chalk."
Fine.
with this bundle of Mr. Johnson, are you like throwing it back down the hallway?
Yeah. And I'd like to also draw a happy face and chalk on the wall.
Caesar.
Just to be clear, Rick has stepped out into the hallway, thrown a bundle of Mr. Johnson, but it was so slippery it went like 4 tiles down. And then Rick has started to draw a happy face on the wall. I will give everyone else an action before everything happens.
Caesar would like to look to see if the garden gnome is there.
Yes, looking out the looking out the window in the principal's office, the garden gnome is covering up his eyes, but he's still smiling.
Fabian wants to search the office for anything.
Absolutely. What would you like to roll me?
I can't use money for this.
You could use wisdom.
I do wisdom.
Okay. Caesar, you sounded like you had more with this gnome. Was there more, or is that unsettling enough?
It is very unsettling. And he's like, this is goosebumps. Totally goosebumps.
Yeah.
And then he's going to take off his cape.
6.
6. You kind of fumble around a little bit. What are you looking for specifically?
Like literally anything that we can use to either armor up the way that Caesar suggested, or like anything that we could use to like beat up Winston with.
You kind of fumble. I'm not going to tell you what you find until after this next round of action, because you did get a 6. You succeed. You just succeed with a fumble. So you open up drawers and you find a bunch of like principal stuff. Like there's like boxes and boxes of erasers and pencils. There's a whole box of parent-teacher like conference stuff. So it takes you a while. You open up this third box and you go, "That's what I was looking for." But let's jump back over to Rick, who is now face to face with, I cannot state any worse, the creepiest looking Winston of all time. It's so scary. He really was a jovial looking little kid at first, and now he is super scary. Totally on accident. But downside, did you bring your flashlight, your cell phone out there, Rick? Because the other guys have flashlights.
Hold on, let me check my thing.
Okay.
Because otherwise I just have my lighter.
That's true.
Just have their drawn happy faces.
Yeah, so.
He's like, we should have stayed in the gym. Think of the football gear. That's armor.
Yeah, there is a locker.
No, I just got my Beats. Okay. Yeah, I don't have my phone. I just got my Beats.
So it's hard to tell, but like between the flashing of the emergency lights, there is this gross looking like wiggly shadow Winston walking towards you slowly. Which all you can hear is "Give me my countdown." Huh?
Can I throw on the final countdown?
Absolutely. Go ahead. And which of course we all know the second verse of that is F flat, F flat, F flat. You know, we all know the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the the monetized version.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, we all know the final countdown, the song in which we all learn in kindergarten, where you count down from 10 to 1. It's pretty in-depth kindergarten song.
That very old nursery rhyme that's in public domain.
Public domain. Winston starts walking down the hallway, and you see this shadowy figure like stop for the briefest of seconds, and you hear, "Thanks for involving me." What did you do? Fabian, you found a very large handle of vodka.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Fame just takes a swig. First thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cheap vodka, but it's like the cheap and also almost like hand sanitizer kind of vodka.
Oh,
So you take a swig and it is aggressive.
like,
It is aggressive.
It's aggressive. It makes
Caesar, give me my Adderall.
Here, take your pills.
Yeah, those are my
Can I
pills.
get-
Give him.
All right, here.
Fabian is going to like.
Your name's not on it.
It's never mind. I get pills under lots of names.
It says like Frederick Alonso.
It's a long story.
It's a
Here.
Romardo Romando.
I'm pretty impressed that you can just launch that name out there instantly. My brain cannot do it.
You know what? I speak more than English too, right?
It probably maybe helps. I don't think the concussions I got in high school and college help.
They probably did not.
Yeah. Anyways, are you taking a little hit of Adderall?
He's gonna crush one up real quick and just like, and then with that in the vodka, he should be ready.
You hit that Adderall. I'm gonna take all of your luck away.
Oh no!
I am going to use your power dice at this moment in time.
Oh my god!
And that Adderall works so fast, otherworldly fast. Which, once again, PSA: don't take Adderall if it's not prescribed to you. Out of game. You do you, boo.
Don't do the things we joke about.
Your brain ignites. Neurons have now held hands, and they are now singing a song in your brain, and they go, "You have vodka, she has a lighter." Rick, whatever Rick is, Rick also has some spray that can light. Why don't you use all of them together? And then your neurons go away.
Fabian just like he just stands up straight, like he knows what he must do, and he just lets out his mightiest battle cry, which for Fabian is like, he's like goes charging out into the hallway after Rick.
Okay.
Oh, what's up? Beep.
And a B flat again.
And I'm not gonna keep going.
Leaving to no.
Nope.
787 432.
We changed the lyrics. Come at us, I dare you.
At me.
Mm-hmm.
Sue me. That's fine. You can't get blood of a stone. You can't get money into me.
Also, we have a Winston. He will haunt you.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's bad.
But Fabian, you run over there. You are doing a thing. Let's cut to Caesar. What is Caesar doing?
He is cutting his cloak in strips and his 64-ounce Hydra flask.
Nice. Okay. So with that, what's the plan, everybody? What are we doing?
And once he's done with that, he's just going to come out swinging it.
Okay, the good news is there's now light in the hallway. Because Fabian and Caesar both have now made their way out into the hallway. You guys can now see the shadow Winston. It just has a gross smile that like reaches above his eyes, like the Grinch when he formulates his plan in the animated Grinch one.
Yeah.
And he's just smiling.
I'm gonna mace him in the face.
Okay. It has happened.
Yeah, Fabian wants to do the plan that his neurons told him to do.
Okay.
And he's gonna like try to pour vodka all over Winston while screaming at Rick, set him on fire, set him on fire.
Yep,
and
I'm gonna set him
Caesar?
on fucking fire.
Caesar's just gonna like come in and give him a good over 4 pounds of Hydro Flask into his face.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So everybody give me your best check. How do you want to use, what skill is going to perform this action for you?
Everything.
I was assuming you were waiting to use a 7.
Oh god, you haven't used that yet.
No, I haven't.
So go ahead and roll a d8 and add 7.
I'm gonna use the protractor stat to mathematically and the angles and the
14.
degrees.
Okay. You get out your protractor as you're running, and you're just like, ha 27 3/4. That's the temple. Okay. So go ahead and roll your protractor. Fabian, what are you rolling?
I'd like to use my money stat, and to justify it, I want to use my ability. Not if you're rich. And the explanation of that power just says, "Let's say money made this event easier."
And DM Matt, can I use a luck point?
Absolutely, because I didn't take all your luck points away. So yes.
Yes, and that becomes a 7.
Absolutely. So the way money made this easier, you still have a decent amount of money in your pocket. So you're gonna toss some money up in the air, almost like a flashbang, because it hits the flickering emergency light and ignites instantly. And the shadow Winston like looks up. So go ahead, roll with 2 advantages.
Thank God, because I rolled a 1 there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But you get.
I got a 14, by the way.
I saw that. I pointed at you in the camera. Oh my god. The creepy stuff just keeps happening because my dog just knocked on the door and it scared the crap out of me.
Your dog knocked on the door?
Like as a dog would, like Claude. Like
okay. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. All dogs don't knock on the door.
I typed a command, but it's like kind of frozen.
Oh no.
Oh, did Dice Maiden shit the bed?
Dice Maiden does that often. What I could do for you, so we don't bog this down too much. Oh,
there we go.
There's a 6.
I get to go again too. Don't
you
I?
do.
It was with
You
2
do.
advantages. Yeah.
So at best, you have a 6.
I'm just fishing for something better now.
Nope.
That's 2 1s. So 6, yay!
Let's start with the 6. Unless you want to use an ability, is there any other ability that can help you in this situation?
I could do another use of pocket change, where I give him disadvantage by throwing pocket change at him.
You could, if you would like to. This is open to anybody. If you want to use any abilities, go for it.
I'm dumping booze on his head and just pelting him with ones.
Do you want to use that ability?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to throw money at him.
So that money that ignited into the emergency lights that were flashing has now ashed into his eyes, into the sockets that would be eyes, and you just see him like he's still smiling aggressively, but he starts rubbing his eyes like, ow. And I will allow you to succeed without fumbling there. Then, so everyone has a success. Some of you have a gross over success. So Caesar and Fabian, roll a d4.
Fuck him up, fam.
Rick, roll 3d4 because I don't know
Oh
what
my
else
God.
to do with that.
Oh, 3.
3.
Oh, just the one.
So wait a minute. He does have 15 health points.
Goodness.
Or 3 too.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He is
So I
one
did
point
9.
left.
He like shrinks into a
Or-
puddle and he's sitting there just making this gross sound. What would you guys like to do there? I mean, without having to check, you guys just
I
get
like to
that.
take a shit on him.
You're so gross. Clip it.
Some
That's
guy's
where you broke
dead.
me. That's where it was this time. I'm like picturing this super scary thing that's happening behind you guys, and I just hear, I want to take a shit on him. And I have to
the
like
smiley face.
my brain like instantly jumped to that monster's perception. And it's like this thing dying in front of him, and then like someone just turns around and shits on him, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Okay.
Yeah.
So you can roll a dexterity to angle yourself to shit on a puddle.
Cool.
But as you know what, it helps me out. So take that. As you turn around to shit on a puddle, you see this eyeball staring at you through the window. Just to be clear.
Yeah, so that's an 8.
Okay.
Dirty 8.
Okay.
I shot on it good.
Winston, in his dying, gross shadow puddle form, he sees what you're about to do and goes, if I had my chalk. And he's still smiling because you drew a smile. That was the secret with the black chalk. So he's unfortunately smiling during all of this. He goes, I would have got you. The Guardian will stop you. He dies. We don't need to talk about how he dies because we all know from when I broke
It's the Pope.
what happened. It does 1 damage.
It was the Pope.
It does 1 damage. Don't roll. In future games, if that's how you want to kill anyone, it does 1 damage. I will never tell you guys what my villains are at damage-wise ever again. But with that, there is no more Shadow Winston. The band room is still making a bunch of noise. The door is there. What would you guys like to do?
Oh my god.
Okay.
I can't believe that
We've
worked.
never like you pooped on a
You
dude.
shit on him, man. That was the last thing he
Ah.
saw.
Oh, what did you eat? Oh,
I mean, it actually killed him.
You don't want to worry about
yeah.
it. Okay? Maybe just move away.
All right.
We'll just move away from here. Yeah.
All right. Let's. Where should we go? Do you
Far
still
away.
need to use the bathroom? Or are
You
you
know,
good?
I think I'm good.
All right.
I think we should check the history room. The hamster wanted to go in there, I think, before, didn't it?
Well, that is his. That's Mr. Ryan's room. All right. I guess we're gonna avoid the poop, right?
Yeah, definitely. I already have janitor on me. I don't need Pope too.
There is a metallic clicking sound now coming down the hallway where Winston once came from.
Ah.
Little tink, tink, tink.
Oh man.
I don't like that at all.
Do we?
Flashlights out, or do you guys want to see?
Flashlights out.
Okay.
Flashlights
Yeah,
out.
flashlights. Yeah.
His hands covering his eyes, a large smile on his face. The gnome pulls his hands down and goes, "Yay!"
the gnome.
Oh shit! This is Goosebumps.
You killed
Yes,
Winston.
I told you.
It was self-defense.
We did something.
I
Yeah, he just
hated
did
that
on his
guy.
own. Oh. Who are you, gnome?
I'm the protector of the garden. And he just his gross
garden
eye,
safe?
like his metallic, like whatever that type of material is, like his eye widens a little bit, and you hear it like one of his eyes opens up. He goes, "Thank you."
You, you're welcome.
The Guardian's still watching. You gotta distract him somehow. And then he goes face first into the ground and shatters into pieces.
Oh my god! That's.
Well,
Did he just kill himself?
You know, that was
Well,
only
I
the
assume
third
he
most
went-
fucked up thing I've seen.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
True, like,
someone shitted.
The first
someone
thing
to
is that
death.
you killed a guy with poop. Well,
That's
okay,
awesome.
So, but he said that we have to distract the Guardian somehow. So, guys, we got to make some stuff. So we could go back to the science room. Maybe they got some chemicals, possibly home ec. But we got to figure out something.
Maybe we could. Setting fires has been working well for us so far.
We can burn down the school.
We could do that, yes. Whatever's going on in the
And-
music room seems like it would be distracting. Whatever the fuck that is.
That is currently a bunch of sounds of just things barely rolling. And if you wait long enough, there are sounds of just chaos stopping.
Oh. Actually, I'm kind of curious about that now. although
Man.
I still think the history room might have a clue.
Probably true. You know, why did the band be why did they make the office next to the band room? That'd be so loud.
Can you imagine trying to work?
Yeah. Sorry, it's just like I've been going to this high school for almost like, and I just never realized it.
Did the guy in the office
Anyways.
stop crying?
He has stopped crying. And it was Mr. Johnson, in case you were wondering.
Well, like I guess, like, are we accessories to like murder? Like, we didn't kill Mr. Johnson for sure. But
I mean,
I don't know, like,
we didn't save him, but I don't think a doctor could have saved him either, you know?
that was a
Yeah,
lot
no,
of
we
blood.
didn't kill him. We didn't save him.
No, we definitely yes.
At worst, we
Like, I
failed
guess we
to
can-
be surgeons.
And I feel like the only
we're
person we
just
killed
high
at this point is, I mean, I killed him and I shat on him, but he deserved it.
But was Winston really a person? It's
Yeah.
a horrible thing to say, but he was clearly not of this world.
Not all there, you know?
Right, I don't think it
We'll have a
counts.
candlelight vigil for him. Let's history room?
Yeah, I'll atone. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Don't.
Candlelight vigil after, what we do. That's high schoolers.
I'll like pay for them to put up a statue or something.
Money makes everything easier. So you guys walk past the band room. It is oddly quiet at this point. You walk past the cafeteria. There's a beautiful smell of something that was once really amazing to smell, like a some sort of dessert, and then that fades away into something disgustingly rotten. And then you kind of walk past the garden. I don't know if anyone cares to check, but there is no longer a gnome, but the garden is grossly growing to the point where like vines are like now sprouting little bits of flowers and whatnot. And then you guys kind of turn down the hallway to head towards the history room. Is there anything you guys would like to maybe check out or anything, or are you going straight there?
Caesar will stop and be like, well, there's the gym. Do we want to kind of see if there's like some football gear, maybe pads and like armor up? I don't know. I think we like Winston may be the only one in here, but we have to like, I think we need more of a distraction from that Guardian guy.
Yeah, I mean, we could go look for stuff. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Okay. The gym is still covered in slime. That was never cleaned up. But you could make your way into like the locker room, which is where the equipment would be.
We may make our way to the locker room. You know, like in all like priorities, guys. We did say we would draw a second dick in the slime, or are we past that?
I think there's always time.
Past that.
There's always time to draw
Just
more.
saying.
Shall we? Let's just hold hands and do it together.
It only makes sense.
Do we start at the balls or work away?
You know, I feel like one ball each and then one at the head, and then we'll just meet in the middle, you know?
Oh, there we go.
Well played. Way to factor in
Sounds
3
good.
people
Yeah.
into this. Yeah.
There we go.
With that formed thoroughly away from the red slime, thank God. You guys make your way into the locker room. The equipment is all locked behind doors, but you guys have keys. You open it up, it's a piece of cake. What kind of equipment would you like to grab? There's like football, shoulder pads, pants. There's strangely enough like archery equipment because I found out that's something that you can learn in PE.
I
would like
it's a really
javelin
expensive school.
There is javelin equipment. You find we'll say you can carry 3 javelins.
All right.
Is how fancy is our school?
It's not.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
In fact, the javelins were there because javelin is no longer something you can do in track now because somebody died at one point in time. So they're very dusty and full of cobwebs, but they're there.
If can I request specific gear if I use one of my skills for it?
Absolutely.
I'd use the money makes everything easier.
Okay.
And
go ahead.
Fabian wants high-lie equipment because he insisted that the school have it.
Absolutely. Your papa has paid for it.
Yes.
Many years in fact, while you were like in elementary school, you like told him that's what you wanted in high school. So the equipment is there, never been used.
But have you ever seen high-lie or?
I have not.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Insane.
Yeah, they have these like really thick like shin pads and like kind of they almost look like hockey gloves on steroids, sort of. Except one of them has like, and I'm not kidding, it's like this big scoop on the end of it, kind of. And
okay.
It's basically like a really aggressive game of wall ball with this like really, really hard kind of almost wooden ball that they launch out of this scoop on their hand.
I like it.
Yeah.
I can picture it.
Sounds like lacrosse squash.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
So South American lacrosse squash.
Okay.
It's
you can't. Can you see the? I do have like the. I have like the child toy that you like whip like softballs around on. It's like a giant scoop. It's like right there in my closet. I had it for a Survivor game night at my house. Yeah.
Net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the full plastic one. But anyways, yeah, that's totally there.
Caesar's just gonna football pads it up.
Okay. You guys exit.
Any shin guards for soccer?
Okay. Shin pads for soccer. I like it. I heard an and. Is there more you were gonna?
Any shot put, like some good.
Oh yeah.
Solid metal balls.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So,
and then, are any of our slime cannons still in the gym?
They are. Most of them kind of like burst. Like the back of them burst with when the cannons go off. It's kind of like a single use thing. So
never mind.
They're there. They're just not super great.
Could you maybe scavenge some parts from them?
Possibly could.
Yes. Here we'll gotta build a cannon, distract this guy, and then he'll go scavenge, see the best parts, and see if he can make one slime cannon make a cannon out of the slime cannons.
And how would you like to do that?
Let's see. I think I shall leave it to the nerd, and I'll spend my 2 minutes looking around.
Perfect. I mean, it's an ability you have. It's something you can do. You have like a mini. We're gonna call it like you have to like strap it to your shoulder, and like
This is
it's
my brain
super
blast.
heavy. Yeah, but it's basically like one of those air cannons now, but it's got a lot of tension behind it.
Yeah, it's all right, guys.
You guys,
we got shot put.
as you guys exit the gym, the slime is still like steaming, so it almost looks like there's like a fog. And you guys get like the cool superhero action walking slow motion scene of like this gross steam of the slime coming off of you guys.
Here I am, rock you like an extreme storm.
That was the theme song I thought too.
Yep. As you walk past home ec, you walk past Art, you just see like this gross slime face that's like melting through the windows. And like one of them's like, disappointed dad, socially awkward mother, stop being good at everything. As you walk past them.
Oh, that's disheartening.
Where is Fabian's car parked? There's entrance 1, which you guys are heading towards, entrance 2, and then the rest of the parking lot everywhere else around the school.
Probably like whichever one is either like a teacher's spot that he's not supposed to be in, but it's closest to a door, or like a handicap spot that he's not supposed to be in. But it's close to a door.
Or the furthest possible spot so that nobody touches his car.
Oh no, I think he
taking
hates
both
walking more
handicap.
than he's worried about his car.
the downside of all of that,
He's double parked in both handicap.
is
Like, he gets tickets, but he doesn't care.
Yeah, those are just laws for the poor.
His daily allowance is $500
daily allowance. You guys are like cool, awesome slow motion walking towards entrance 1, and then Fabian remembers, oh, I'm parked directly in front of entrance 2.
Tits.
He's
Should we
the
go
guy that
around on the
parks.
outside? I feel like the school is haunted.
Wait, so yeah, this school is definitely like so glad it's my senior year and this happened. This place.
This is bad. This is fucked up stuff.
We gotta
if
make
it wasn't
like
haunted before, it's definitely haunted now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, we gotta
So
make
many
we gotta
people
make a
die.
huge amount of racket. Yeah.
Nobody died here before tonight. That is true.
Yeah. Okay.
With that, you guys are like at entrance 1 in between science and history. Knowing you have to get to entrance 2 to get to a vehicle, what would you guys like to do?
Okay.
I feel like we should check the history room. We're here, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, and then we need. This
And
is
then
going to
climb
be
at the
really
history
weird, but
window.
There is a window in the
Rick-
history room.
yeah, Rick gave me a very sinister idea when he messed with Mr. Johnson. We do have Mr. Ryan's body. We could throw him out at entrance 1 and go through history window through the garden, and hopefully the guardian goes for Mr. Ryan's body.
I like
He
it.
may, yeah. We have phones. We could put some music on our phones and just full blast.
I
Distraction.
definitely have Beats by Dre.
You do.
That's definitely in my
Nice.
inventory.
Also, Fabian, your phone is still getting texts. I'm disappointed in you, son. I'm disappointed in you, son.
Dad, stop rubbing it in. Jesus.
I feel like he's probably just paid a robo color person,
I know, but it's starting to hurt, you know?
Yeah, he just did it once and then he's not thought of it again.
Caesar, your phone is on do not disturb mode because the last time you were using it, you were in this aggressive magic competition.
Yeah.
But once you notice that, your mother is saying, "Take the cape off, son. You look stupid. Take the cape off, son. You look stupid." just so
Well,
you know.
Mom, this cape proved to smash over a demon. Right.
Yeah, she doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
You have an awesome cape.
Super
Mace.
evil ninja organization cape with purple haze, not clouds, not red clouds,
Not red
but
clouds,
definitely
no.
purple haze.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you guys are going in the history room first.
Yeah.
And
then, but Caesar's just eyeballing the science room.
I mean, in all fairness, if you're going to look in the science room, Mr. Ryan is flopped over, out of the closet. You can see his head, just on the floor.
Actually, yeah, Fabian agreed with
he's
the
just
plan, so
gonna
Fabian's going to go and start dragging his now flopped over body into the history room.
Okay.
I will help Fabian, and I go, I'm like, well, Ramy, Mr. Ryan Hamster. I guess your human body will join the guardian and your hamster body.
Picking up the body is
to.
gross because there's no blood left in it. So there's a bunch of just weirdly loose skin.
Mm.
Ew, ew, ew.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Let's all right. I'm gonna do both our phones full volume, just rave music.
Either that or the Beats by Dre.
Yeah, Beats by Dre. Let's throw my Beats by Dre.
I think that'll be louder.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If we had to guess, what song is going to play out of the Beats by Dre? I have a song in my mind, but I would like to know what song you're thinking of.
Oh.
Demon Thought.
Yeah. Monster.
I'm blue.
With Jay-Z and Kanye West.
Of course. Oh. The Monster in Me by Jay-Z, Y, and W, and Kanye Northwest. Just a great song we all know and love. My pick was the song we all know by MC Hammerhead Shark. Can't touch this because I'm a corpse and you'll get gross diseases. That song.
should we? You think we should like? I just had a brain blast. Yes. Should we throw him out of a window, like in the art room, or somewhere far off, so that it takes the Guardian a little longer?
In all fairness, that's Mr. Ryan.
Can we like tape or like elastic band the hamster to the Beats by Dre?
Well, he's not a hamster anymore. He's just a dead body.
He is a all the way human.
We can put the beats on his human corpse.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's lash the beats
Mr.
to him.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, and are we just?
Okay, so hold on. It was
Or
Mr.
office
Ryan,
chair.
right?
It is Mr. Ryan.
Did we not see him in the closet and then also simultaneously have a hamster?
He became the hamster
Yes.
Yeah, he was the hamster.
somehow, like a soul
then
transfer thing or
Hammy.
something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hammy ran out of the door, and the Guardian, I assume, got him.
Whatever. Okay, I'll figure it out later on the replay. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Also, I
It's
didn't
just his
know.
corpse. That's all.
I didn't know the model for Mr. Ryan moved, and it's so creepy. So many things accidentally became creepy in this game, and I'm so sorry.
Why did you do this to us?
I didn't know it moved. I didn't know Winston was going to lose half of his face for no stupid apparent reason.
Oh, it is moving.
It's creepy. So, Mr. Ryan is going out entrance 1.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotcha. Hiya!
Oh, wrong way.
Mr. Ryan is outside entrance 1.
Oh, we forgot to look in the history room for any history.
You sure did.
Oh shit!
But there is an eye now hovering above Mr. Ryan, and it goes,
Oh shit! All right,
the
run,
sacrifice. You hear opening sounds of like just opening tissue.
Run!
You guys are running to entrance 2,
Yeah,
which is where
with the cannon, I assume.
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
Everybody roll me a dexterity or anything else that's going to help you get through this.
Yep.
It's going to take a combined total of 10. So at least 2 rounds, unless you have all of your super awesome skills that get you a lot of points.
So I forgot that I have an ability that lets me have advantage on dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got an 8.
I got a
Natty.
3.
Okay.
Not
I'm
8,
gonna,
and then
since
plus
I'm-
1 is a 9.
I'm gonna use a power dice
You can most
Or no, wait.
certainly use a power dice.
because and then can I roll and then use a power dice?
Yep.
All right. And then yes, I'm gonna use that power dice because I'm a nerd. And
Oofda.
so I rolled
Yay.
What was that in total for you there,
4
Nate?
total.
What if
4.
Okay.
But
okay.
we just needed a 10, right?
Well, each of you need a 10. So you got a 4.
Hold on. Can I inspire him with a hero speech?
You absolutely can. As you sprint past it being so much faster and quicker than him. What do you say?
I say, you know what, man? You've got this. We've already made it so far tonight. We just need to make it through the rest of the night. We just need to get to that car, man. Let's fucking do this.
All right. Whew. Yeah, I believe in myself. Thank you.
You feel
Yeah.
so inspired, Caesar. Go ahead, roll again.
All right.
We will add this to your 4.
And
Also, Fabian, what did you roll?
3.
A 3. Oh, no. You just turned the corner. You just passed home ec.
It's
you know
just,
what? I'm going. I rolled a 4,
Okay.
and you know what? This is where it's a total of 8, but you know what? The math adds up. I'm gonna re-roll any failed roll, then understand the failure and get a second one because now it's like I'm inspired.
Yep.
My mind is rolling.
The math adds up. You have failed this roll, and yet you've watched enough anime to know vaulting off one wall makes you go faster. Then vaulting off the next wall makes you go even faster. So as you jump off of the cafeteria wall, it propels you to the math wall, which propels you to the band wall. And
My God.
With that,
I believe
I rolled a 5. It's just like and I'll add one more luck die.
There
luck
you
point
go.
to it to make it 10.
Boom! The Kraken has made it outside. Fabian, you got a 4?
It was a 3.
3. You just turned the corner of home ec.
So slow.
What would you like to do?
I just keep on doing my approximation of running, which is apparently very slow.
Okay. You can roll another dexterity.
Oh no. Slow Fabian. Slow Fabian.
The guy with the keys. Everyone else is at the door.
Yeah.
The highlight equipment.
It's hard to run with those on. It's a 7.
Oh, a 7.
Yeah.
Do you have a luck point?
I do
Is there
not.
a luck point on there?
He does not. I took them all away.
Yeah, I do not. They're all gone.
But
Because my Adderall and vodka took them.
You got a 10.
No.
That's good. You got a 10. That's fine. You guys all are at the door. You kind of like peek out the window. That thing is just now starting to devour Mr. Ryan. What would you guys like to do?
I look at Rick and I'm like, ready the cannon. I'm going to need you to aim it because you've always been so good at things.
You know what, man? Fucking Rick. I am good at things.
The cannon starts to get primed just in case.
Fabian's like trying to add to the conversation, but he's just wheezing. He's just so out of breath. This is
Fabian, how fancy is your car?
Like it's a Miata, but he's like customized it
with a bunch of lights and shit.
Yeah, like unnecessary. Like nothing that makes it perform better. It's all cosmetic body kits and shit.
Okay, so you go to unlock this car so everyone can get in, right? A light show explodes from your car. And as this thing is like gnawing on Mr. Ryan, it looks over and this giant eye turns towards you guys. And it's just your car 5 feet away and this eye staring at you. What do you guys want to do?
Get the car.
Do we fire the cannon?
Fire the cannon. Bring the cannon in the car. Maybe we'll need it.
Is it a convertible?
Yes.
All right.
This eye is passing the garden.
Large up convertible. You fucking
in the car. Starting the car.
All right, everybody roll a dexterity for me.
Oh no.
Dex?
Mm-hmm. Or if you're good at everything, whatever you want to roll.
Oh wait.
Well, I get advantage on Dex.
You do.
I got a 5.
I rolled a D4 for some reason.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna put my last 2 luck points into that.
And it's
for a 6.
6. Okay. What does Fabian get?
I rolled it, but it's doing the same thing where it's like kind of delaying.
Okay.
I'm waiting in suspense.
Rick, you got what did you get? You may be muted.
Sorry, what was that?
What did you get on your dex check?
It was a 5.
A 5. Okay. So we'll put Rick in front because Rick technically was the first one to the door. Rick sprints through the door.
I got a 7.
Okay. And the first time in your life, you trip over your own feet. Boom. Face first in the pavement, inches away from the car. Caesar, the door unlocks and opens by itself because, of course, it fucking does. And you getting in the car?
No, Caesar's gonna look, come on, guys, and he's just like kind of bent over with the cannon, and it's like, and looks at Rick, just in case, get up. And he's just like, that air cannon is primed with some shot puts.
That eyeball is opened up, its teeth are out, it is 10 feet away from you guys at this point. Fabian, you succeeded. You can jump in the car if you want.
Oh yeah, he's got to start it, so he's jumping in. Yeah,
car is on.
He's jumping in and firing it up.
Eyeball is 10 feet away. I'm gonna go in order of who can escape currently. Fabian, there's an eyeball, giant 30 feet eyeball 10 feet away from you. What do you do?
Get the fucking car! Get the fucking car! Get the fucking car!
So just be clear, you're not leaving yet.
Well, he does the thing where like you put it in drive and like you slam your foot on the brakes and the gas at the same time. So it's just like
perfect.
Smoke screen.
Yeah.
All right. So, Fabian, you are in the car. Rick is face first in the ground, so you will go last. Caesar, what are you doing?
He's like, come on, Rick! As Caesar's getting in the back seat, still facing that in the convertible, facing the eye, and just like that the cannon is humming. Come on, Rick!
So are you doing anything with this action, or are you just crossing your fingers?
I grab. Well, oh man. Caesar grabs. I take back my. Caesar grabbed Rick. And he goes, "You got to fire this cannon. You're great at everything." And then
the nerd trying to hype up the popular everything person.
The math adds up.
The math adds up. Okay. So essentially you're gonna help Rick up.
Yep.
Okay. Rick, you are up. This eyeball is at this point 5 feet approaching, like in your face. What would you like to do, Rick?
I would like to fire point blank in his face.
I have to ask, just because it's entrapment, basically, what stat would you like to use?
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me look at my stats and decide.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I get that.
Can I use my everything stat?
You know what? You can. And it's currently a 6. So you can roll for dramatic effect. You're gonna succeed. But go ahead. Roll.
That's a 10.
Okay.
See how wildly you succeed.
We all get this super cool slow motion act. So I'll give everyone. We're gonna start with Rick. In slow motion, you fire this cannon. What happens?
I would like to say like the slow motion rectal prolapse of this giant eyeball.
As the shot put goes through its eye mouth, you just like you don't see it, but you hear in the back of this eye just like And then the eyeball like immediately tries to look backwards, but it can't because it's an eye, like a solitary eye, and it's like. And then are you jumping in the car?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Next, let's jump to Caesar. Caesar in the back of the convertible. What's the plan?
Well, I helped up Rick, so I'm not in the vehicle again.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, and in slow motion up and then gets in the vehicle.
Just nonchalantly like, oh, that's gonna work. Sit. Okay. And Fabian, you kind of like, come on, everyone's in the vehicle. What do you do?
Once everybody's in the vehicle, he's just gonna take his foot off the brake pedal and just.
Is just for fun, is there anything you yell that Fabian yells as he slams off the brake onto the gas, or at least just lets go of the brake and the car flies forward?
Is gonna scream, "Fuck you, you're poor!"
With that, the lights of the school come back on. This convertible, fuck you, you poor, slams into a cop car instantly. The entire school is like surrounding you guys. And this cop just looks at you and goes, kids. And all your parents are like happy, and then you see that like they're immediately disappointed again. And this cop goes, we got a phone call. Apparently you guys cleaned the school amazingly. Now you just slammed into my car. Glad to see you guys are all safe.
Technically, your car slammed into my car, I think.
It's not.
Hang on. Leave it to the nerd. And like 2 minutes of study to figure out that it's the police officer's fault.
You would like to use that ability?
Yep.
You
leave it to the nerd.
We'll end it there. You leave it to the nerd ability. You can understand why you failed at something. And you're sitting there going, ooh, how can I pin this on this cop? And then instantly your brain shifts and goes, we just popped out of a totally different dimension, landed back in our own dimension. Holy shit. And your brain is broken. It just shatters into a couple different pieces. Here's the good news. As everything gets settled, and your papa, of course, is so happy that you actually did a day's work at night. So a night's work. He's like patting you on the back. He's giving you back your daily allowance like 4 times over.
Oh yes.
And as he's giving you that money, you just hear him go, I'm disappointed in you, son, with a giant smile on his face.
God damn it, Papa.
And somewhere in the distance, you see Winston just duck behind a car, and he's army crawling into the forest and disappears. So, with all said and done, that was the horror, the High School of Horror. That's what it was called, because I didn't make it up on the spot a couple hours ago. So we all lived. You guys all lived. My goal is to usually kill characters in a one-shot, which is why I was being super specific at the end. But you guys all lived, so that's good news.
Like, come on, one of you fuck up.
I was waiting. I even gave you a slow motion.
Come on, what's that?
I was even giving you a slow motion scene at the end to be like, I want to help so-and-so. I'll be like, your arm gets chopped off. Yeah. But you guys did it. You were smart, so you got me. It's
I got you.
In one shots. I'm evil. In regular games, I'm not so evil.
That was a fun one shot.
Yeah, you guys got out of a scary-ish high school. So I hope you guys had fun.
Out of the High School of Horror.
The High School of Horror.
My character is badass. I'm glad I chose the one that was good at everything.
Yep. Yep. That was one of the options.
Glad I was the nerd.
Yeah.
Oh god, I enjoyed the money solving everything. Dungeons and Dragons is all about fantasy, right? And for me, being a person who can just throw unlimited amounts of money at a problem is a fantasy.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you guys picked the religious kid as the fourth member, because I was like, I never said what religion.
No, I for sure thought that as I was like choosing the fourth member. Even before I chose, I was like, this is gonna be the bad guy.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm like, oh, the religious one will be fun.
Yep. Well, thank you for making it way easy on me. I was gonna have a tough time being like what I say, like the workout freak is one. I was like, he could just be a crazy barbarian or something.
Yes, you guys aren't swole enough.
You gotta throw dumbbells at you.
Yeah, Schaefer's phone just died.
That's all right. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight. Does anyone have anything they want to say closing? Or does anyone want to curse a former high school enemy?
Sorry, phone's dead.
You know, I would curse my former high school enemies, but they might be listening. They might come for revenge.
They might.
Yep.
It just might. And with that, this has been Date Night, spooky Date Night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for joining the fun. And it's Halloween soon, so don't get murdered by the religious guy at school. Goodbye.